ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley if you are new. And if you are new, please go ahead and stop what you're doing. Do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button as well as that notifications bell so that you and I can become acquainted and so we can do things like this on the regular. So you guys, I'm actually coming in today to discuss a fragrance with you all. Specifically, my absolute, what I consider the absolute perfect fragrance for fall, winter, specifically for winter, and even more specifically, winter gourmand fragrance. If you are not new to my channel or if we follow each other on Instagram, then you likely already know what I'm talking about. And or if you are just into the fragrance community, you likely already know what I'm talking about because this fragrance always trends during this time of the year. And it is none other than my baby. And that is, of course, Angel Share by Kilian. Kilian Hennessy, the famous, I was gonna say infamous, but there's no infamy as it pertains to this fragrance. This is absolutely a famous fragrance, and y'all, first of all, look at the bottle. Look at the bottle. I like to hold it in my hand like this because it certainly gives like a very much a cocktail. It's kind of like designed after like a cognac glass, I think, or a brandy glass. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's cognac glass, or maybe cognac and brandy or something. I don't know. I don't drink dark, girl. I am a vodka drinker, and or a little bit of tequila. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to discuss spirits. We are here to discuss fragrances. But I absolutely, number one, love the bottle because, of course, this is a part of their, I think they call it liqueur. Don't give me the line, girl, but this essentially, the purpose of this is to look exactly like a liquor glass. And it definitely gives just that, like one of those old school, kind of like your pops and his homeboys went out to smoke cigars and play pool, and this is the glass that they were drinking out of. So that I love, but that is not the reason why this fragrance is amazing. It is amazing because, again, in my opinion, this is the perfect and the absolute best fragrance for fall, winter. Specifically winter. And I'll tell you why. Because it is a gourmand, and y'all know I'm not the best at describing fragrances. However, this is absolutely in the gourmand category. And I'm looking over here at my MacBook because I got a couple of notes. But y'all, if this is kind of like one of those if you know, you knows, and if you don't know, I'm hoping that you will know after watching this video. So let's keep this thing going. So first of all, I love the house of Kilian. Kilian Hennessy, I believe, is one of the founders. Don't give me the line, girl. We ain't about to act like we know who this is, but he is a perfumeur. He's a guy who makes fragrances, Kilian Hennessy, and this is probably, if not his most famous, I think this is probably his most famous fragrance. And the reason why is because it is amazing. It is a boozy, rich, rummy, vanilla-y, gourmand. The specific notes for it's a warm and spicy. It's very much warm and spicy, so that's one of the reasons why it is perfect for fall, winter, specifically for winter. But the key notes, the top notes on this, and I'll have all the notes listed across the screen, but the top notes are cognac, tonka bean, and oak wood. Y'all, this is just, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, it's kind of like sex in a box, to be quite frank. It is just absolutely perfect. And not only is it perfect for like a woman for fall, winter, like as far as a gourmand, like a sweet, boozy fragrance, it's also, in my opinion, slightly unisex because I know a lot of guys, especially like on Perfume Talk, that wear this and they kind of mix it with things that are just a little bit more masculine to kind of balance out that sweetness. But it's, in my opinion, again, it's a unisex fragrance. So I don't know if the actual house, the fragrance house, classifies it as a unisex fragrance, but again, I know a lot of guys off of Perfume Talk that wear this, but this is just my kind of go-to if I'm trying to like smell seductive, which is all the time, girl, because even if I'm not, you know, if that's not what the mood is given, I'm trying to smell like I need somebody to bite my neck off. Like I'm needing Bill the vampire from True Blood to just find me in the middle of the night. Like this is exactly what this particular fragrance is given. Now I know that it's a little bit more on the expensive side. It retails for $245. However, I got a couple of ways that you can get a discount on it. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but Costco sells high-end fragrances. They have Kilian, they have Maison Francis Kurkdjian, they have Byredo. I think they have Byredo, don't quote me on that, but they also have Le Labo. And they also, of course, have Kilian. So this does retail for $245 US. I think I picked mine up from Sephora like during one of the VIB sales, so I definitely got 20% off of it. But you can get it for even less if you have a Costco membership. So Costco, and it goes in and out of stock, so you kind of got to watch it. But Costco has this on sale from time to time for about, well, not on sale. The Costco regular price, girl, is like $160. So that's even cheaper than waiting on like a Sephora VIB sale where the max discount you can get is 20%. So if this is not something that you already have in your collection, obviously I highly recommend it, because you too, I'm sure, want to get bit by a vampire on your way to work and or your man or whoever, or your girl, whoever you want to get bit. But this will definitely do the job. But if you don't have this already, I highly recommend getting it from Costco. Even if you don't have a membership, I can go on and on about reasons why you need to get a Costco membership. If you're into fine jewelry, if you need gas for your car, girl, etc. But in addition to that, high-end fragrances, they have that for the low as well, and even cheaper than what you would get, like I said, from like a Sephora VIB sale or a Saks 20% off sale, etc. Costco probably sells this for about 35 to, I would say about 35% below retail. So highly recommend picking this up from Costco. If and when you can pick it up, just kind of watch the website. It definitely will come back in stock. It was just in stock yesterday and today it's not. So that's where I would recommend that you purchase it at if you don't already have it. But quite honestly, this is one of the most popular fragrances amongst all the popular girls, like your Delina, your Baccarat, your Gentle Fluidity Gold, etc. This is one of the girls that almost ever, I have never heard a person say they don't like this. Actually, I take that back. My aunt did not like it. My Aunt Kim, shout out to her, she's watching this. Initially, she did not like this on first smell, but she came back like a day later and I told her to smell it again and she liked it, girl. So, and she's a tough critic. So if she likes it, trust and believe, you're gonna love it and everybody else loves it. Not only is it just amazing, it's sexy, it's boozy, it has a little bit of a hint of vanilla in my opinion. In addition to that, so it's more of a sweet, like I said, sweet, boozy. I'm sorry, I'm not the best person at describing fragrances, but it's boozy, it's sweet, and it is just intoxicating, and it's absolutely inviting, and I love it. And for me, like I said, this is my go-to for fall winter because it is that deep, rich, boozy, vanilla, kind of like, what else they call it? They call it a warm or sweet gourmand, so it's absolutely in the gourmand family. And if you are somebody who is remotely into perfumes, you know that gourmands and vanillas have been trending a lot this season. So this is the perfect addition to that category. Like I said, everybody loves it. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And not only does it smell good on its own, it also smells really good when you mix it with other things. So I like to mix it from time to time with vanilla, with Kayali Vanilla 28. In addition to that, I like to mix it with other lotions and body creams just to kind of develop and to build that fragrance profile. One of my favorite and what was trending kind of last year, body creams to pair it with, of course, is the Fenty. This is the Fenty Skin Butter Drop. And this is the one that is the kind of holiday edition. It came out last year, but she also, Rihanna, shout out to the girl. She also re-released this year. So this is kind of like a cinnamon vanilla body cream. It's so I absolutely love to pair it with the Fenty limited edition Butter Drop. And again, this is the holiday version, but I'm pretty confident they still have this available. So these two are a match made in heaven, and I'm not exactly sure who put us on this combo last year. It might have been my girl Delana, Brown Girl Lux, or it might have been Kyra, I'm not exactly sure, but I can vouch that this combo is like the perfect winter gourmand vanilla sexy combo. But in addition to the Fenty Butter Drop, I also oftentimes pair Angel Share with, of course, everybody's favorite, which is the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Lotion. So these two love each other as well and are a match made in heaven. But lastly, I also like to pair it with, some people may love this, some people may not like it. I personally love this. And this is Jolly Gingerbread House by Bath and Body Works. This is a body cream. So oftentimes I will pair, this is something I just got hip to a couple of months ago during this past fall winter season. But I also pair these together, y'all. I smell like a brown sugar, boozy, rum drinking baby mama. Or wifey, let's go there. But anyway, again, ultimately, she's so good, she pairs well with damn near everything. Let's just say that. I think that that's essentially the moral of the story. So yeah, so again, to me, this is the absolute best winter gourmand, best winter fragrance in my opinion. Everybody loves it. The hype is real. It is not, it is absolutely justified. Everything that you've heard about this, as far as the good things, they're accurate. So I highly recommend this. I do not recommend purchasing it at a regular price because that is just not my ministry. And there are ways, again, that you can get it for cheaper than $245. But even if you absolutely have to do that, go ahead and do what you got to do because, girl, again, I know you're trying to get snacked on. But so, and also, let me also say this lastly, this is a long-lasting fragrance. To me, as a fragrance lover, nothing is worse than paying your money. I don't give a damn if it's $80 to $280. If it don't last beyond like the first 2-3 hours, I don't want it. I really could care less. And this is something that definitely lasts. I wore this maybe a week or so ago, and I put on like one of my robes that I don't wear often, and I put that robe on like yesterday. Why does it still smell like angel share? Excuse me? Like, this girl, she's, even at $245 retail, she's worth every last drop. So again, this is the best, the absolute best fall. Yes, so again, this in my opinion is the absolute best winter fragrance. Highly, highly recommended. If you don't have it, I'd recommend that you get it. And if you already have it and you made it to the end of the video, please comment down below. Let me know, how do you love it? Or how do you like it? Or maybe you don't like it. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and I would love to know what you guys think about Kilian's Angel Share. And again, if you made it to the end of the video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys and dolls in the next video.